What did you want to ask us?
Now the fun question is, if there is what's the Hunger Games called?
Dystopian?
Dystopian, yeah. If there's a dystopian, thing going on, what are you guys doing? Are you guys going for like a this is the end type thing? You're gonna start wearing leather chains and create your own tribe of people? What are
Mad Max fucking weirdos?
Yeah, what are we doing? Because I'm not a physically huge guy,
Well, I mean,
The great ape is taking over.
Are we talking like what I would really do? My actual plan?
yeah. What's your plan? What's your plan? Yeah,
what's
what
your
is your
dystopian
plan?
If it happened tomorrow, or let's say after you guys leave, I would book it to my parents
And take it from there.
and take it from and
See,
see what
what's-
my dad would do.
Honestly, what's
going to
great?
Zach's.
What's great about your parents' house is how kind of remote it is in a way. Like, it's not to the point to where it's so remote that you're in the middle of fucking nowhere exactly, but you're not close enough to a metropolitan that would be probably going crazy.
Well,
because that's the areas you'd want to stay away from during this.
It is near the villages, and I could imagine
On those crazy old hags.
Dude, imagine.
marching over the hill.
All you see is a bunch of golf carts coming
That's
over.
what I was gonna say, dude. That like they'll be like,
All right, Ocala, we need you to come into Orlando now. We need backup.
like the cavalry's coming, and you just hear like, just a bunch of golf carts and stuff, and you have like these old people, and they're like,
We're not gonna take
they have their like,
See all the
their
loofahs and the fucking...
their 9 irons from all the golf that they're gonna do.
Oh my god, dude. All those fucking geezers with their one-shots. Yeah!
Now
That's
we're
what I would be afraid of.
We're talking dystopian, not zombie, right?
Dystopian.
Dystopian,
Because
yeah, yeah.
No
first,
zombies.
No zombies. man.
Okay.
they would...
That changes things.
They're all coming to get the resources. Because I live in an apartment. So when you don't have a lot of space, you can't really prepare for a dystopian type of event or scenario very well because you don't have anywhere to put shit. Because it depends on, I guess, if it happened tomorrow, like, all right, what would cause it? Let's start there. What would cause a dystopia? Because in my opinion, things like an EMP, the government cracking down on like martial law for whatever reason.
That would be my guess. Is martial law.
But think about this. When COVID first happened in 2020,
Yeah.
remember the videos that were coming out of the National Guard be like, get in your house?
Yeah,
Shooting rubber bullets at
Shooting
people.
rubber bullets. Like,
Yeah.
we were there almost for a
Yeah,
second.
yeah.
So if that ever happened again and it had like more of a permanent, permanent lifespan,
Yeah.
I guess I would stay at home. You could come, whatever.
I'm coming over.
Yeah, because we have, some weapons. I have some propane tanks, so we'd be able to cook food.
Don't you think an apartment is like one of the worst places to be? Like, there's gonna be somebody who's, fuck it, there's no law. We're gonna go around looting now.
I've thought about that. You're right, because you're sharing a building with many people, and like,
Who knows if you're gonna get along with them?
yeah. Well, thank God I get along with every single neighbor I'm around. I know all of them.
Good.
I know across. I know them.
Good.
And I know everyone on the bottom in my building. But I'm less concerned rather than being in an apartment like downtown Orlando.
Dude, this
For sure.
Dude, this is what I would
And I'm
do.
kind of tucked away by a lake.
Yeah. So you can go fishing.
Yeah, like I got, I could get the fuck out of there if I had to. But I don't know.
Gotta build a raft.
I would probably leave.
All right.
I actually probably
You
would
probably leave. This is what we're
I'd
doing.
probably go to my mom's house in East Orlando. Yeah, that's where I'd go.
I know. So this is the thing.
What would you guys do? We're gonna go to our mom's house.
Mom. So, dude, this is what I would do personally. First of all, you need a community right off the bat. So I'm calling people. I'm calling
Yeah,
friends.
no, I
right?
agree. You
so
do
I'm
need to have a
calling
community.
Zach. I'm calling you, Jared.
what if cell towers are down?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
the thing. Like if an EMP goes,
I know.
or if the government shuts off communication.
Great.
Walkie-talkies.
Okay, letters. No, okay. How the fuck? There's no courier system.
I was going to say, get a homing pigeon.
Yeah.
Come here, Larry.
Okay, this is what I'm doing. First
Take this to Adam, please.
First thing I'm doing is I'm going to use as much of my car as I can before gas runs out. I'm going to Zach's house, right? Right off the bat, I know Bethany's going to be like, I'm going to my parents' house. I'm like, great, but we need a unit. So I'm calling family, I'm calling friends. Be like, we have to all aggregate in the same place and essentially make a village, okay? And then I'm getting a horse. First thing I'm doing is getting a horse.
You could probably steal one at that point.
No, yeah. Which it'll go old days. Be like,
Well, Yeah, he stole a horse, so we gotta cut off his fingers.
But
This is America Sharia law here. Yeah.
so I'm getting a horse because we got to have horses and I like them. And then we're building tents and a place. We're going old school, baby. We're going primal at this point. We have to work in the night. All right, because everything that we're gonna have to do is gonna have to be. I'm telling my whole plan right now to the government. Like, all right, so we know Adam's stealing a horse. We know he's going to Zach's house first thing.
See, because I was thinking about, because then I thought, like, well, I would become like a bounty hunter. Like a Boba Fett, I think. Because I've got now this dope helmet for riding the motorcycle. And I would get on the bike and I would have my sling, and I would put fear into people, I think.
Whoa.
I think I would put fear into people so people wouldn't mess with me.
I feel like I'd be a good leader, though. I feel like I could be I know I'm small,
you know
but I
what?
feel like I could
Times
be a
like
good
this
leader.
is when you discover who you are.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we'll see about that.
I mean, I think what I would do is I go a little John F. Kennedy. I'd go a little Kennedy, and it'd be like,
People of the village, the only thing you should fear is the government. Do we have a name for the village?
and then we'd argue about the name of the village, and I'd be like,
We're gonna call it Savantsville.
Savantsville.
Savantsville,
Or we're going to call it somewhat of a village.
somewhat of a village.
Now, we don't have a space program anymore. And we don't have groceries, but we do have a lake. We can go fishing and there's cranes and alligators. Zach,
We could eat baby gators, bro, because Zach knows how to call them. He go, ow, ow, ow.
And I've done that before. It works. But yes, we could eat gator. Could,
You know how to take a gator apart?
I actually have never skinned a gator.
Have you ever skinned anything?
No. I filleted a fish. That's as close as I've gotten to.
See, we're so fucked.
We are
We're
fucked.
If
See-
anything happens, we're fucked. Everyone's just no. I at least know how to milk a cow. You know. Well, in
Come here,
Poland,
Betty.
my grandparents had farm, dude. I had a farm. You take the udder, and you just, and it's warm. It's hot. Raw milk is hot, baby.
Oh, man. So if you did that today outside, it'd be like steaming.
Oh, it'd be a steamer right now. You got floaties in there and stuff. You strain it. At least when I was a kid, we went to, we had, in Poland, it's called an obóz. Shit, what is it called? It's called a field trip. We'd have field trips to like these places in Springfield and stuff, and you go to these cabins, and they would teach you how to churn butter. So I know how to churn butter. It takes a while. I know how to milk a cow.
See,
I know how to edit a video.
no, we're going to need that because we're going to have to broadcast.
There's no internet.
Out.
The phone, the cell range, it's all off grid.
You're
And
right.
there could
you're right.
be no power.
There could be no power. Exactly.
Likely no power. I mean, like my dad's got a generator.
Dude, that's
honestly,
who you go to.
Whoever has a generator, that's where we would go. So maybe we would go to your mom's house.
It's set up like a castle because you got the lake behind you. So unless you got a boat intruder, which could happen because, I mean, they use boats like cars there. All the restaurants on the lake have boats.
Dude, could you
parking lots.
imagine?
That's right. There's restaurants on your parents' lake.
Yeah.
Could you imagine
shit.
being raided by a bunch of like jet skiers and
They're like
water skiers, bro?
pirates. Jet ski pirates.
That's what I'm saying, dude. It's good. It would mayhem. It would be absolute mayhem.
Well, I think the one thing that would for sure cause it to go into mayhem is if we lost power. If
Yeah,
we lost the power grid,
for sure.
Like not martial law might not necessarily cause mayhem to ensue right away.
Not right now because people would be too afraid to do
They'd
anything.
be too afraid because the force of the military would be intimidating.
and a lot of people would love it too. They'd be like, "They're here to save us. They want us to
Dude.
stay inside the house."
When COVID happened, there were people literally
Dude.
saying like, "Oh, is it just me? Do I want more National Guard?" I'm like, "Are y'all fucking insane?"
No.
What's up, guys? Thank you for watching that clip. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, smash that like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and if you want to watch more, here's another one for you.